The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s?
Today's price not the same as that.
Price over.
And then I got in trouble with Cop Killer.
Okay.
So it derailed the whole shit. That was all Warner Brothers.
So it would have been a part 2, maybe.
Part 2, New Jack City.
How the hell you gonna wear this and sell poison to our people?
I got in trouble with Cop Killer.
Okay.
So it derailed the whole shit. That was all Warner Brothers.
So it would have been a part 2, maybe.
Part 2, New Jack City. Yeah, the microphone ain't right. That microphone ain't right. I heard that. Alright, hold on. I heard
I
that.
got in trouble with Cop Killer.
Okay.
So it derailed the whole shit. That was all Warner Brothers.
So it would have been a part 2, maybe.
Part 2, New Jack City.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, they had a script for it.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Gotta go back to New Jack City. Over.
And then I got in trouble with Cop Killer.
Okay.
So it derailed the whole shit. That was all Warner Brothers.
So it would have been a part 2, maybe.
How the hell you gonna wear this and sell poison to our people? You ain't shit.
Yeah, they had a script for it.
How you asking all these questions, man? This shit I didn't know, man. You pull it out of ice, man.
No, I'm asking because that's my history. I'm just looking at what I
They had a
love.
script, and the script basically started with pretty much Wesley on a gurney in a hospital.
We always have a debate on something.
Well, let's finish this debate. Shut that down.
Yes. Who started hip hop or rap?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an impossible answer.
Yeah.
You got people like Coke La Rock, and I mean, the legend goes that it had a lot to do with Kool Herc.
That's why she's Jamaican, man. This is not a good conversation.
The legend goes that Kool Herc was the first person that had the stereo that threw the parties, and he created the ability. See, hip hop started with the breaks of the record. That was the genius of hip hop. Kool Herc decided every record has a breakdown. It's a drum break, and it's where the music gets down. So he figured out, why play any other parts of the record? Only play breakdowns. And now you got only instrumentals. You got the get down.
Right here.
That's the best part. And he did parties where he would not play anything but the breaks. Now there's a legend that says that the dancers were called break dancers because they danced over the breaks. But then I just heard Crazy Legs, one of the OGs Rocksteady crew, say that breakdancing made up by his manager, Lady Blue, who just out of nowhere called it breakdancing. Like, he was like, okay, what the fuck is breakdancing?
I get a call the other day to say Rudy Ray Moore rhyming was one of the first entries to rhyming and flipping, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I heard.
It's
They try to
possible.
say I'm a rapper.
Out of Little Rock.
Tina Marie rapped, a Fatback Band, King Tim III. But hip-hop isn't rapping. Hip-hop is the culture.
The culture.
So rapping is a vocal delivery. A lot of people have tried, like Iceberg
Mixing it
Slim is
together.
rapping.
There you go.
But the reason...
Yeah, a lot of blacks confuse. I'm black, but I'm saying a lot of black people confuse hip hop separate from rap. Like they think, hey man, we created rap, so therefore we created hip hop. Say, no, you created rap, but hip hop was here before rap. That's what he's talking about. Hip hop is the mixing turntables. It's a couple of things, but mixing is part of hip hop. He'll talk about it.
The rapper, like Melly Mel, was the first person to use the term MC.
The last poets.
Last poets, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't over a beat. So this rapping, the stuff I was doing wasn't over a beat. So it was a mixture of a bunch of things and stuff. Cowboy from the Furious Five was the first person to say hip hop. So all these things turn into a culture, and the hip hop culture is 4 elements. It's DJing. You could be a DJ. That's part of the culture.
Yeah.
A graffiti artist or a graffiti writer. They call them writers. A dancer or an MC.
MC, there you go.
The MC's early job was, because the DJ was playing these breaks, was to talk about the DJ.
Okay.
But then, like from Jamaica, you have the toasters. You have the people that chant over the DJ. But it's really all about the DJ. The DJ, how great the DJ is. That's why early rap groups is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Jam Master Jay and Run DMC, Fresh Prince. I mean, Jazzy J
and Fresh Prince.
And Fresh Prince. The DJ starts first because without the DJ, ain't no party. I can't show up rapping, ain't nobody playing no records. I mean, he got to come with all the equipment so I can do my thing.
That's why you wanted to be a DJ in the beginning when you came out.
And I started to get more love from getting on the mic. So I was like, shit, fuck carrying these speakers around.
And them crates.
Yeah, so I hooked up with the New York City Spin Masters, Hen G and Evil E. They were from Brooklyn. And they were already spinning at parties in LA. So I hooked up with them. They knew how to scratch. I said, look, let me show up at your parties with you. And next thing you know, I got my name on the flyers and stuff. And that's how I started getting around LA.
I told Faison last night. Faison hit me with a blow last night, said that he won a contest and you was the one that he wanted, asking didn't I win. I said, man, you ain't no dang DJ, man.
Ask him how he got the deal.
Yeah, we definitely
Deal with the grenades. This you really want to hear.
Judge.
Whoa. See, y'all don't forget that. You can't forget that.
Serious. Then I saw Run DMC
go back.
thought I really could do it.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
we might have.
And I'm like, I don't remember. I
won a
DJ.
I won a contest in Carolina West with Curtis Blow was the judge.
Whoa. See, y'all don't forget that. You can't forget that when you win something at that early of a stage.
And really, that was the moment I thought I really could do it.
Right.
Because Curtis Blow was a real rapper.
Yeah.
And he was a star. And for him to say, I had enough to win that contest, I left that night like, I might have some action at this, you know. And then I didn't really take it serious. Then I saw Run DMC at the sports arena, and they had lasers and shit. And I was like, yo, this shit is gonna be big. Because up to that point, it was only done in garages, you know, small clubs, street shit. So I was like, well, now I'm hustling. So my niggas like, man, you better get this money, man. Rap shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody bought no cars rapping. Like, ain't because no one had made no bag yet. You know, it was just something to do for fun. So when I saw them, it was like, this is about to be big. And that night, I think I went home, wrote an album. Like, I went home and started working on my craft.
Motivation.
But, yeah, that was the motivation.
Yeah. Boss Talk 101. Let's get it. Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E, he the reason you see me. We doing numbers. Y'all looking pee-wee. Y'all looking hungry. We looking greedy. Remember back then we were poor. Niggas said you.
Stop scrolling if your smile is
That's
suffering.
history.
Have you experienced any dental issues since starting Suboxone? Look, if you've been taking Suboxone and suddenly notice things like cavities or tooth decay, you're not alone. A lot of people who use Suboxone for opioid treatment start seeing these.
Relax. Okay, so you know what? No. Let me switch real quick. Let me go over here. I think I want to go. I think it's right here. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, no, it's not this one. Okay, so it gotta be this. It gotta be this one. Yep. Okay. Let's go into record label deals. How are they, what it looks like, what a record deal looks like. And this is not just for rap, this is music, period. This is how it looks. First of all, this attorney right here that I'm gonna play, she's an entertainment attorney. She don't, like, her genre is like alternative music. They like pop. Fuck, man. All right. You can't hear nothing she said. Slow ass computer. Look how slow the computer is.
Music attorney now for almost 10 years, and I do the big deals with the big labels. And specifically, you might be thinking of Warner and Sony.
What do you want? Oh, it's his birthday. Oh, God, this guy. What do you want? What do you want? All right. Oh boy. A record deal. What does it look like? Right? Let's go. This is just music. It's not a genre, just record music, period. What does a music um, label deal looks like? A major one.
The Universal, right? The big three, and then all their little imprints underneath that. You guys have questions in regards to major record label deals and really just record label deals in general. And so today I'm going to pull the curtain back. I want you to see what the fine print looks like, and I'm going to specifically show you what one of these deals, which ended up being in the 7 figures. It was a big deal, big boy, big label, all the things. And I'm going to show you what this looks like, because you need to understand how these agreements are structured, because a lot of you are working towards trying to get signed with a major record label, which is great. And even if you don't, and you kind of go more of the route of just starting your own label, becoming your own music business, because you have to build, it's literally the same route. And so we'll talk about that. Anyway, I've been a music attorney now for almost 10 years, and I do the big deals with the big labels, and specifically.
All right, so let's go to part 2. What does a record label from a major record label, what's a record label that looks like from a major record label company?
Let's go. All right, so for confidentiality purposes, I have blacked out all the confidential information, but this is from a major label, and I was the attorney of record on this, so that's why you do see my information. All right, so this is a proposal. Now, this proposal is the outline of the entire deal. The final agreement is between 20 to 40 pages, okay? But the proposal, which is, looks like 4. Yeah, so 4. So this is just the outline of the agreement. And this is going to give you all the stuff that you need to understand label agreements. So this is an exclusive recording agreement proposal. And so, dear Crystal, we the label, we're writing on behalf of, we're reaching out to you in regards to your artist. We want to sign your artist. And so this is what we are offering. Producers and record labels. Let's go. But all right, so for confidentiality purposes, I have blacked out all the confidential information.
So she's going into a record. From a what does a major record label contract looks like? So she's taking you from the beginning. Like, how does a company, record label company, reaches out to you?
To your artist, want to sign.
Okay.
Your.
I'm drained. I'm actually tired. That's why I don't have a real topic, because what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do it tomorrow, where I'm like, I'm not tired. Okay. And let me save that. Okay, so we cool. All right. Record labels, record label deals.
And we get paid back first. Now, here's the thing. I'm coming in with label services, including if I'm actually the distributor. And I'm like, I'm going to make sure that we're doing your marketing and your PR and we're buying on
So
to
she's
shows
speaking from
and
like the vantage point of a record label offering you a contract. Okay.
I'm coming in with label services, including if I'm actually the distributor. And I'm like, I'm going to make sure that we're doing your marketing and your PR and we're buying on to shows and all this great stuff. But again, all the money that these companies are paying on your behalf is loaned, and pursuant to the agreement that you signed, they recoup.
Yeah, so it's an investment. So when you hear about record label deals and, you know, artists get a big lump sum of money up front, whatever, it could be 15,000 all the way to like 300,000, right? It's a loan, but it's not just a loan. I hate when they say that. It's more of an investment, and it's like getting a loan for your business, right? If the bank approved you for a loan for your business, you told them, hey, I'm gonna open up, let's say, a hair salon, right? So the bank was like, all right, you know, good, you had good credit, good reputation, and you had a good business plan. So they gave you whatever money they gave you, but they expect you to go rent a building, go order hair products, right, and start your service. Yes, go lay down. No. I was in there twice already. You just sleepy. All right, it's his birthday, so peace to Watcher, Lovejoy. Yeah, it's Zeke's birthday, so you think he's going? No. You're tired. Now I was in there twice already, and you had nothing for me. All right. So like, yeah, so the money a record label gives to artists. It is funny that so many people have so much to say about like contracts. And don't worry, tomorrow I'm gonna get on Michael Jackson and his claims with only and all of the allegations, right? I'm gonna spill all the tea on Michael Jackson tomorrow. But it's funny how a lot of black people are into hip hop, but don't know shit about the record industry at all. They label music, that's just contracts, and that shit is weird to me. Like, how can y'all be so endowed in a culture and that promotes music, right? Rap for the most part. And you love these artists, and you know nothing about the contracts. You know nothing about none of the label music jargon that they spew. Like, you know nothing. When Michael Jackson says Sony trying to do this publishing, he says publishing. What does that mean to you? And then just because he says it doesn't mean it's true, because you have to sign a contract. No. Okay, this guy, man. Oh, what? Okay, what? What do you want? What do you want? Here. Because the cover's not on his feet. Like, stop, dude. All right. So anyway, yeah, I ain't watching the fight. I'm good with that. Now, because I'm a boxing fan. Like, as a matter of fact, let me just be clear. I'm a real boxing fan. She's the boxing buzz. I'm a real boxing fan where I don't watch too many like bullshit fights like this. Like even when Mayweather's my favorite boxer, I'm not even his exhibitions. Like I really don't catch him live. I don't care to. I'll watch it over. Like I'll watch it over for sure. But like I'm into real boxing matches. Like last Friday and Saturday there was a big fights. Friday was the Keyshawn Davis undercard, and Saturday was Boots Ennis, right? So I'm into yeah. So you guys that's not into boxing, you might want to go watch the Jake Paul thing. You dig and enjoy it. But for me, like that's like a football NFL fan watching XFL. Like we just don't do that shit. We just don't watch it. Like unless you're just really into football, then you'll check it out. But I cares nothing about the XFL or any other like league like that. I'm good. I'll pass on. So I already knew I wasn't gonna watch this shit. Now I could easily stream it and watch it. I don't care. I'll wake up tomorrow, or y'all will type in the chat who won. Y'all can spoil alert. I don't care. This guy. This guy was cool until I pressed that line button. Go lay down. Yeah, I got it. Like I'm forced to buy that premium shit again, the YouTube premium. Like, matter of fact, let me see how much that shit costs. Like, I'm forced to. God, I was trying to avoid that damn fee. God damn, I was really not trying to buy no damn premium, but I can't do it in this account anyway. I gotta do my regular account. All right, but anyway, like you would think we'll stop being stupid and be educated. And like, but I'm saying boxing, anything, football, like we just don't know about contracts. Like, is it that hard to like study and like why you don't want to know the business? It's like just weird shit. Weird poltergeist. Oh, you said just poltergeist. I'm bugging. Enthusiast. Yeah, man. So yeah, so check the fight. Don't think about which one to watch. Check out the fight. You be entertained. I'm I'm not gonna watch it. Like I won't even watch if it's a knockout. I'll watch the knockout, but I'm not even interested in the replay. I'm just good. You dig? Altogether, because I'm a real boxing fan, and like I want to see the guys I watch. I want to see them fight. I want to see Tank. I want to see Devin. I want to see Teofimo Lopez. You dig? I want to see Canelo. I want to see the fighters fight. The Jake Paul stuff is cool. I like that. I like it. People hate on Jake Paul. I get on y'all because it's like, yo, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Well, shit, real fighters ain't doing this and doing that. You dig? Like the same complaint you guys make about Jake Paul is the same complaint that's put on real boxers. So the fact that somebody who's not a boxer, no really background, can just pick up boxing gloves one day and start just like bullshit boxing and catapult himself or propel himself into a Netflix event fighting Tyson, like yeah, get a dude his flowers. I don't care if you don't like how he boxes or he's whack or you don't like his opponents. The fact that you can do that, and then I left something out. The fact you can do that and your fight is as big as a big boxing fight. Dude. Like this dude name in boxing, like his matches look there like with Canelo and shit. So the fact somebody ordinary, all right, guys, we're on YouTube because we're not famous. We didn't make it in sports entertainment, right? So people who do that don't have the background, like they represent us. They represent the people who couldn't get it of raw talent and skill. They got to do it another way, like Jake Paul. And like look at the Adam 22s, the academics, all those guys. That's like journalists because they said so. Like they got no real background. None of that shit. Like these journalists because they said so. They did it, and now YouTube is a platform for like journalists now. Like YouTube is taken more serious than look at Cameron and Mace with sports. Look at Shannon Sharp. Like these guys competing with Stephen A. Smith and like real sports journalists. You dig? So like these guys are giving us the blueprint, giving us hope to ordinary guys who didn't make it on raw talent and skills, like the blueprint. So it's like Stephen Curry's one of those guys. Like he's our height. He ain't that much taller than us. He don't jump high. He ain't the strongest, and he just perfected like how to just shoot, like measure the distance. Like we all can do that. Well, we all can put the work in. He ain't the fastest, none of that shit. He ain't AI speed. Like you can't be AI. But look at Isaiah Thomas, little one. That's another one. And even like a Kyrie Irving is like another something to like, show us that you don't gotta be born. Like if you're not born with it, you still can you can compete with those who are born with it. There you go, calling me again. What do you want? What do you want? All right, so anyway, let me play.
Monies that come in from the royalties. And they're like, once we recoup, then you get your percentage. And sometimes that just never happens, right? Because like you go along and then there's new expenses. There's a new album, there's new production fees, there's new distribution and all this stuff. And we get paid back first. Now here's the thing. I'm coming in with label services, including if I'm...
Okay, we already seen that.
You said
that?
Here's what this looks like. I'm talking to Tony. I didn't give Tony that big speech because right now I just led with the dream outcome here, which is I want to sign your rock band.
Because you guys can tell me who won. You did text in the chat who won. I'm excited that something like this can happen. Ordinary guy versus a professional fighter, and a famous, like Hall of Famer, a legend like Tyson. That's great. But I don't care to watch it because Tyson's 60 years old, and even though he looks good, but like I know that in sports and even like entertainment, like let me speak for just sports. I know in sports, like you just can't take a break and get back in it and be special. That just not happen. Everybody who walked away from it, except for Mayweather, and except for Mayweather and like let's say Foreman, was not special. Like them two are the exceptions. Everybody else looked like it didn't work out. But look at Pac-Man Joe when he did some bullshit. Ricky Williams, they left football, came back. Nah, nah. And you could do basketball, you could do whatever else. Like Michael Jordan is the other exception. But it's really hard to walk away from something and come back and be even decent. So Mike Tyson walked away from it coming back. It's probably the only shot Jake Paul got, and he's 60. Okay. No. Yeah, so I'm only interested in like sanctioned fights, not the exhibition. And like I said, I love Floyd. I don't even watch his exhibitions live. I could easily stream and watch them live. I just don't. I just watch it the next day. That's what all exhibitions. I barely watch things because you don't know, like they can be scripted because they're not real fights. So you actually can script a real fight. You can't script without some legal consequences. But shit they doing, you can script. I can imagine.
You're super great. You've been doing this for a while. We're going to give you a signing bonus. We'll help you with your music videos. We'll make, legitimately, we're going to make some opportunities for you. And if we do this well and knock it out of the park, we're going to ascend you up into Universal. The plus side of all of this is that, you...
So she just said, we're going to send you to Universal. So she's speaking from like a bad boy, a Def Jam perspective, like a middle respected group, record label, but not like the top tier, like she said. Warner, what was the other ones? Warner. I forgot the other two, but it's a major powerhouse. There's only three powerhouse music record labels, right? And then the other ones are just umbrella. I'm sorry, parent. They are like not parent. The parent is the Warner Brothers and whatever else, but everything else is under them, right? So the goal is to be signed to the major ones directly, not a middleman like Def Jam, Bad Boy, CMG or whoever, Irv Gotti. All that shit is middle. That's middle stuff. So the goal is to be signed to the major one. Okay. So that's what she speaks there. That's her perspective that she's coming from.
You have distributors and labels.
So she's saying like a Def Jam, say, hey, sign with us. We'll promote you. We'll do this for you, do that for you. And then we're going to try to get you signed with Interscope or whoever is above them.
Come in and they're going to, work. They're going to work to develop like newer talent, smaller acts, that kind of thing. And that's great, right? So we don't have to wait till we're like big stars. Because then at that point, like my pitch is always like, if you're doing this for yourself and you're selling and you're building and all stuff, why do you need someone else? Why are you giving up ownership to anything? Anyway, so, you have a smaller label or distributor that comes in and they go, we're going to help with development, exposure, and then we're going to option to upstream you. I use the word ascension, but to upstream you into the major label. Here's what this looks like. I'm talking to Tony. I didn't give Tony that big speech because right now I just led with the dream outcome here.
All right, so Tony is the guy that's looking for a deal.
Which is, I want to sign your rock band. You're super great. You've been doing this.
So her analogy is rock band. So she's not even in the rap, R&B. She into like what she's into. Rock band, alternative music, like that shit. You know what I mean?
For a while, we're going to give you a signing bonus. We'll help you with your music videos. We'll make legitimately, we're going to make some opportunities for you. And if we do this well and knock it out of the park, we're going to ascend you up into Universal. The plus side of all of this is that, you have distributors and labels that come in and they're going to, work. They're going to work to develop like newer talent, smaller acts, that kind of thing. And that's great, right? So we don't have to wait till we're like big stars, because then at that point, like my pitch is always like, if you're doing this for yourself and you're selling and you're building and all stuff, why do you need someone else? Why are you giving up ownership to anything? Anyway, so you have a smaller label or distributor that comes in and they go, we're going to help with development, exposure, and then we're going to option to upstream you. I use the word ascension, but to upstream you into the major label.
My bad.
Here's what this looks like.
I'm over here getting on Zeke. Okay, so we have 5 now. Mix it up, but I just want to play this right here, the record label. From artists, like your favorite artists, when they sign, they probably experience something like this.
And like you're telling me that if I made that offer to you, Tony, that you're not super excited about this. And you're like, heck yes. So what could possibly go wrong? Here are some things you need to think about. One of which would be that, let's say it's for the same contract period. So Tony signs and let's say it is a label deal. Okay. Smaller label owns the music and then may upstream Tony's band into Universal if Tony's band does really well. Well, that means you're now potentially being pushed into a whole new situation. And maybe you signed because you're like talking to me and I super believe in your band, right? So like this is always the issue with like the A&R rep. At the time, I was the one that was pushing. I was trying to get the stuff going and all that. And now you're like pushed up into a huge pool of a ton of different bands that are just like you. And you stop getting the attention. So there's always kind of a risk that you're now going to be a small fish in a very big pond, and that you additionally are going to lose some of the benefits or, creative control if you had more of that with the first label or the distributor. And like you're telling me that if I made that offer to you, Tony, that you're not super excited about this. And you're like, heck yes.
So there we go. So what could... Let's keep going. We're almost done. Where we at? Okay, I think we're at 6. Tony.
would think that this kind of thing of them offering 5 figures and high 5 figures for the attorney once this agreement is signed is quite the incentive to get this done. But I gotta tell you, I sat down with my artist and I said, I don't think you should sign this. I don't think you need the label. I think you can do this yourself. And I believe that. And he didn't sign it. And then solely with respect to the initial commercial release of the committed, initial thing, there's also going to be, this amount that's going to be paid. Okay, so there was an amount that was actually put into the artist's pocket. Now, this is how it was structured for the options. And the reason that the label does this is to make sure we're signing Kanye, for example, and we're going to do 5 albums for Kanye, we want to make sure that he is locked in. So this is how they do it. So album 1, they go on the first option that we exercise, we're going to pay this amount of money. Again, 6 figures, which will promptly be paid upon us exercising the option. And then for albums 2 through 5, this is how it's going to work. And you would think that—
So like I said, when you sign a contract and you're like worth a damn as a new artist, like they believe in you, 100 grand, like 6-figure advance, and advance is just not a loan. It's not just a loan. It's a loan because they want their money back and they want interest. Right? They want to return on their the money they give you. Right? They want profit. But that money, like I was doing a business analogy, if you're trying to get a hair salon and like sell hair, whatever, not hair salon, but hair store, a beauty supply store, sell shit. Like the bank expect you to put the money towards the building and supplies, right? And hire workers. They don't expect you to go blow that shit off on jewelry and women, but that's what rappers do. So the advance that they give you, like she promotes independency in the music industry, so that's why she might be a little biased, speaking on the label, record label behalf. But it's not just a loan. She knows that. So with that money, of course, you want to make your appearance look good, look like you're killing it, to like make your record label look good. But also that money, you want to get a good sound engineer, studio shit. You want to get a couple good producers, right? Just Blaze, Pete Rock, you know what I mean? Not some hood goofy. Like, so that money is also like an investment, low key, like a secondhand investment for you, because you're getting all this shit right to push your song. So you're not taking that money to use it like to buy your mom a house. You're like, nah, I'll use the record label give me the money as a loan to invest in me. So I'm gonna invest in me and everything I need. I need a good look. When my fans see me, I gotta look like I'm getting it already, right? And the record label look like they paying. And then I gotta, like I said, get the producers, the sound engineer, and all that shit right. That's the studio time. Like that's what the money goes. It goes to your craft. You could rent jewelry, whatever, and look like you just rich already and shit. Like you lying everything you're doing. But they take that loan and they actually buy shit for that's not helping like their music be produced great with a great beat. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens. So they come back and try to blame the record label, like, yo, man, they got me. Like the Locks is like, nah, they ain't get you. Nigga, like you ain't put the money where it was supposed to be. You out here trying to look rich and fucking in front of projects. Which don't take much.
Thing of them offering 5 figures and high 5 figures for the attorney once this agreement is signed is quite the incentive to get this done. But I gotta tell you, I sat down with my artist and I said,
yeah, I'm definitely getting on Michael Jackson tomorrow. Pause. Y'all don't do the pause shit, but I am, because I'm gonna order that pause. But I like it. Plus, I'm a support name, even though I'm on his ass. Pause. I see it's not personal, so I don't mind about supporting your gadgets, but I gotta expose you because I believe you're wrong. Like once I believe you're wrong, I'm gonna come at you, and if I'm wrong, I will stop. You dig? I will desist. I will stop and desist.
I don't think you should sign this. I don't think you need the label. I think you can do this yourself.
Sorry, I heard that. Let's move on. So she's just giving you how, like, a scenario how record labels come to new artists and propose a deal. Okay, that's all she's doing. So just go with it, so you can get the feeling of. Like, so it's it's funny, like it's easy to talk about the conspiracies about this shit. Oh, Michael Jackson told Sony he died, Sony bought this, and it's a conspiracy. They had to kill him because they bought it. Why did Sony buy that? Why didn't this buy it? Why ain't that buy it? Why Sony buy it? You know, people come. Fucking just stupid. So you would think people be like want to learn the ins and out of Sony, like how they actually do business. Nope. When I'm playing, they gives a fuck about. See, only 3.5 views. Nobody watch this shit, but geeks like me.
And so they actually do a calculation. I can't tell you what the percentage is, but generally speaking, let's say it was between, we're going to take from the recording fund of what we paid for the applicable album, we're going to calculate the minimum and the maximum based on the previous album's earnings to figure out how much we're going to pay you. So this is then they give this little list and we go after album 1 for 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's going to be a minimum and a maximum. The way that it works is that for the minimum and maximum, let's say, for argument's sake, the lowest amount that they could go is $200,000 for album number 2. And the maximum amount that they're going to go is, let's say, $500,000.
So like,
that would have been for album 2.
This is for smart people. Like, what more can I say? You know, so Jay-Z said, like, what more can I say? This is a smart shit. All right, hold on. My mom calling back again. Hold on a second.
You want to structure this, and the way that we typically structure this is that you get more money the more that you go along, because arguably the artist should be increasing in fandom, in sales, right? Otherwise, the label wouldn't be exercising its options. So if the label is exercising its options, that means the artist is doing well. And so they actually do a calculation. I can't tell you what the percentage is, but generally speaking, let's say,
because it's like really open topic, we don't have. I want to bring it back to what I do now, which is property management. I'm in that field, and I want to break down some public housing, Section 8 to y'all. All right, I mean, it ain't looking good. Affordable housing, it ain't looking good. Yeah, do you know affordable housing to niggas ain't even affordable? And I'm gonna give y'all, if you already own a house, then it's too late. But I'm gonna give y'all the ratio of how much your income should be spent on at least rent. I can't speak for mortgage, because mortgage is you buy a house, that's an asset. So it can always work for you, even though the numbers, ain't favoring you from the beginning, but you could leverage the house, you could get loans because you got a house. So this ain't about ownership. What I'm speaking about is renting, okay? So there is a ratio of your money. There's a percentage of your money that's supposed to go towards rent, okay? This is how you know you're living in your means. Now, I ain't never know this shit. I ain't never know. Like, there's actually a percentage that you're not supposed to go over when you're renting, right? So your monthly income. Your monthly income that you get, there's a percentage that you shouldn't go over if you want to rent. If you got to go over to rent, that means you're living above your means. That means stay in that fucking project building or that trailer, right? Until you get your shmoney up. But nah, that's a fact. Like, there's an actual percentage that you can't go over when you're trying to rent. You're gonna find yourself in those problems, you dig? So, and it kind of like, if y'all watch Polite, and what he was saying about investments, he was kind of like right, but it's not him, it's just information, because he's right and wrong. You got to figure out what he's right about, what he's wrong about. This is the hard shit.
Say it was between, we're going to take from the recording fund of what we paid for the applicable album, we're going to calculate the minimum and the maximum based on the previous album's earnings to figure out how much we're going to pay you. So this is then they give this little list and we go after album 1 for 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's going to be a minimum and a maximum. The way that it works is that for the minimum and maximum, let's say, for argument's sake, the lowest amount that they could go is $200,000 for album number 2. And the maximum amount that they're going to go is, let's say, $500,000. That would have been for album 2. The way you want to structure this and the way that we typically structure this is that you get more money the more that you go along, because arguably the artist should be increasing in fandom, in sales, right? Otherwise, the label wouldn't be.
The artist should run that back, because that ain't happened with the fucking loss. When they got out of the Diddy contract, which they begged to be, they went down. They didn't go up, and they didn't even sideways. In stocks, it's called sideways action. They didn't even do sideways action. Maintain. They didn't even maintain. Some niggas dipped. And in stocks, when you dip, when that shit go back up, the dip, and then they say buy the dip because it's gonna spike. Nah, certain dips is the start of a downtrend. You dig? So when the locks dipped, the niggas did. When you did, we did. Them niggas did the song. The song then. When you did, we did. How that song go? That's what the locks did. They ain't dip and spike. They ain't buy it to dip, so they can spike, get that, and hop out. Them niggas did the song dance. When you did, we did, you did. Them niggas went down, 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 down. So run that back one more time for us, Turbo.
You get more money the more that you go along, because arguably the artist should be increasing in fandom, in sales, right?
The artist should be increasing, right? If they're hot, you the shit, and you left Bad Boy. You should be, right? Because Diddy's a bad man in business. He's a fucking angel in business, actually. Y'all know how I do with Margaret Sanger. I say she's a great woman. I'm saying business, Diddy's a great man. Like, he's probably one of, you dig? Yeah, you want to sign with Diddy over a lot of people. You want to get Bad Boy with a lot of people. Like, don't, unless you study this shit, don't, where your opinion actually counts, don't give an opinion and be retarded. Because I can show you my Facebook wall how a nigga told me, well, May said, well, why would he say that it wasn't true? And why would he say that it wasn't true? So, no agenda, no, right? So he just correct. So if you say it, you're just correct. Okay, all right, whatever. Like, I'm done arguing with dumb niggas. Like, I bring out, like, if I do argue with a dumb nigga, it's gonna be live. So what I mean is, I'm done arguing with dumb niggas in private. I'm good. I save my energy. I save my blood pressure. I ain't doing that with you. Okay. I'm gonna act like you went in to sneak your ass on my live. All right, man. Well, look, we talking about that on my live later. Just pull up and say the same shit. You know what I mean? Let's have a good build, man. We brothers. All that bullshit. Buy black. All those scamming talking points. Those scamming phrases. Buy the block back. I'm doing all that shit to get you on my live. Yeah, man, hop on my live, man. We're gonna buy the black back. We're gonna buy the block back. Tulsa, Oklahoma, boy. You get on here, I'm gonna fucking turn to a line in your ass.
Otherwise, the label wouldn't be exercising its options. So if the label is exercising its options, that means the artist is doing well. So they actually do a calculation.
Okay, so let's move on. Almost done. I'm gonna get to some ratchet shit. Anyway, I got a whole fucking playlist on ratchet hoes. And look, I'm selective. Like, I don't play every ratchet hoe. You dig? There's some chicks I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I'm not trying to embarrass like black women. Like that's not my goal. My goal is to make a point, to shame. Right? Because I'm saying, like, there's a certain behavior that specifically, because black men are horrible as well, horrible fucking demons. But I don't speak, but that's women's job to point that shit out. They don't do it, so fuck it. But I'm a man, so I'm gonna point out the issues I had with black women, because we date. I'm a heterosexual. I date black women. Well, not currently, but I used to, at least. And I don't like the mentality. You dig? That mentality is all fucked up. They have a hard. I'm saying collectively, not absolutely, but collectively, like they have a hard time of judging, like valuing men, assessing men, black men. They have a hard time assessing black men. That's why you can be like, hey man, let me get your phone number. You get her phone number and you ask like, hey man, you find out who her ex was. And ex be like a little fucking scrappy. Like, hold up, I'm a corporate guy or whatever the fuck you do, right? Businessman or you're 9 to 5er, overtime hard worker. And so you think she's into that. But then you learn, you find out she being a little scrap. Her ex-boyfriend's a little scrappy, fucking like a trapper. You like, wait a minute, how the fuck you go from a trapper to like a hard working second job ass nigga? Like that doesn't fit. So for me, like that's the first red flag. Oh yes, I do ask about your past relationships. I do ask, and you can't lie to me, bitch, because I want his number. I'm dead ass. I said this years ago in my life. I'm the type of nigga that you can't just tell me, oh, yeah, he was abusive, he was a narcissist. No. I'm the type of I'm a smart nigga. That's why my new channel that I'm gonna be. It's not new, but some content I'm gonna have. You see this right here? Yes, sir. I'm biased journalist. I'm a fucking journalist. You dig? Not the orthodox way. I'm a journalist like academics, them niggas. Adam 22, DJ Vlad, just because I said so on YouTube. You dig? So, I forgot why I even said that shit, but ADD kicked in. Forgot why I said that shit. Oh well, let me play this video.
That means the artist needs to be getting more money. So then I would argue on our little example for album 3, then the minimum should be 300,000. The maximum should be 600,000. For album 4, we hit 400,000 minimum, 700,000 maximum. And album 5, we have $500,000 minimum.
All right, so I ain't gonna play all that. Like you know what I mean? Like you see the bitch serious, all right? I ain't gotta do all that with you. Matter of fact, let me tell you what else we got. I'm not doing all that. I'm good right there. I'm good. All right. So let me do this for you. Okay. This is what y'all motherfuckers need to know. And see, look, I press search. You see what's in my search, right? You guys see what's in my search history. So I mean, so like what's your like ain't no 69 God shit in there. You dig? Like, listen, the one thing I'm not gonna do is like in all my histories, even if I go here and do my history, like, what the fuck you expect to see? Look, like, what do you expect now? Look, Michael Jack. What do you expect to see my history? Like, I'm transparent as hell. Like, yeah, ain't no 69 God over here. You dig? You see the fuck I research. I'm down. I'm way down here somewhere. Yeah, y'all can go back and pause this shit. You dig? Yeah, I'm transparent. Ain't no 69 God in here. And so yeah, oh, he got something to hide. No, the fuck I don't. And like whatever I do, I tell you openly. Like I don't care about a woman's body count. I said that proudly. And the red pill crew will go crazy. It's like, nigga, y'all don't eat a nigga. Motherfuckers be quick to talk about how they want that woman to be a virgin, but the men they dating, like Umar, they'd be a fucking stripper. Like, so that's why for me, I don't give a fuck about no damn body count. You dig? That bitch can have 1,000 niggas. Yeah, but if that bitch vibing with me and she's over that shit, she done it, left it alone, and the sex is actually good, because it can't be not good. I can't fuck with you. But if the pussy's still intact somehow, yeah, all right, let's go. Because the reason why that's my logic, because the worst of her I already know about. These other bitches is gonna hide that from you and act like it never happened. So when she slip up and start doing dumb shit and you catch her, it's like you all heartbroken. Oh, how could you? I thought you was an angel. See, the bitch I'm fucking with, I already know she was an angel because she already said, like, nah, I was promiscuous as hell. but now I'm serious looking for a guy. So I respect that. So I'd rather date who I call, you know what I mean, promiscuous or large body count. That's what I want. I don't want no bitch lying and shit. I ain't slept with 9 niggas and I'm wifey material. Trust me, some Brittany. What's that bitch name? Brittany Griner, read bitch name? Nah. Give me Superhead. A bitch who up front from the door. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was doing this, doing that. That's what I want. Cause you ain't got shit to hide. You gonna be open. A bitch like that ain't gonna put a fucking code on her phone. Like, cause Sherry disclosed the most embarrassing part of her life, like sexually. So that's my logic. Y'all do what y'all want. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm that transparent where, like, you're not gonna catch no funny shit and nothing I do. Oh, he got this dark secret. No, my dark secret. I said I already don't lie, nigga. I'm by a dark secret. No. There's no expose on me. Everything I said that's embarrassing is gonna fucking lie. Like right now, the niggas running, give a fuck about y'all. You dig? I don't give a fuck nothing about y'all. P.A.U.S.E estimates. Yeah, I don't give a fuck nothing about a bitch body count. I ain't asking her at all. If y'all want to do it, you can do it. I'm not shaming you. Do what you want to do. But I'm not asking no woman her body count. If she volunteered it, I don't give a fuck. You dig? Because I would rather want somebody more experienced than somebody less experienced anyway. So if I had to choose a woman who had 100 different sexual partners to one who had 2, give me one with 100. Cause I know what I do. So that 100 bitch gonna match me in the bedroom. That 10 2 bitch body count, that bitch gonna have me pissed off on some make me some Ike Turner shit. Cause she can't do shit right in the bed. So I know me. So I ain't gonna give me the bitch that's experienced. You did. So y'all do this fancy 2 body count shit y'all want. And a lot of them niggas, like, for me personally, I think niggas low key pedos. The niggas who want the 2 body counts and all that type of shit. Like, for me personally, I think the niggas borderline pedos. The motherfuckers want a 14-year-old, low key. I'm telling you, man, motherfuckers want a 14-year-old low key. All them red pill niggas with the body count, them niggas want a 14-year-old because that's the only motherfucker you gonna find with a low body count. Like, nigga, we in America, nigga. We in the era of my body, my choice. So I could cap all y'all want. Give me the bitch who y'all call a whore. That's what I want. And right, so if anybody who's thinking about buying sport, I like him. You know, he cool, he seems down to earth, well, know that I don't want no bitch acting like she had 4, 5, 6 partners. Like, I don't want you. I want the bitch that's more experienced. 30, 60, 90, 100, fucking 200. That's what I want. I don't want you. Big. Give me my speed. I don't want no angel bitch. Like, give me the bitch who been there, done that, and ready to just settle down. That's what I want. Anyway, yeah, so let's get into some gangster shit. So what did I type in earlier? All right, so now let's get some hood shit. All right, so listen, I'm about to expose single parent homes from some baby mama shit, right? So baby mothers that act like they can do bad by themselves, okay? I'm gonna expose that shit right now. Now I'm a nigga who works in that field right now. So none of these bitches can lie to me. Okay? They can lie to y'all because you don't know. It's not your fault. But they can't lie to me. All right. So watch this. Okay, so I already showed a stat that, like, I know. Let me read my stat. In fact, let me upload my stat on Facebook. that weird nigga indigenous. All right. So I'm gonna upload it to his shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Facebook real fast. All right, so look at this. Oh, Mario Barros. Now he's a real fighter. So Mario Barros is a real fighter. He holds a belt at 147. Um, yeah. So he's the real deal. So I would like to know if I think he's gonna win. So let me know if he won. All right. So check this out. So you see right here, 70% of black homes. Now, why do I focus on black people? Because I'm black. I don't give a fuck about. I mean, I ain't gonna say. Let me say this. I'm more. Let me say. I don't give a fuck. That language. I'm more concerned because I live always in black communities, so I'm concerned about black people, how they conduct themselves. If I lived in Indian communities, I would be concerned about Indians and how they conduct themselves. So 70%, 7 out of 10 black homes are matriarch. Okay, so almost. So if you see 10 black men who has no relations, 7 of them motherfuckers gonna be with single parent home mother. The mother was the head of the house. Okay, so 80% of black men in prison are from single parent homes. Okay, mother-led homes. So, I mean, that's big. So if anybody wanted to create a conspiracy theory, I'm showing you how to do it correctly. Okay? So you would first go with this right here. Hey, man, majority of black homes are ran by the mother. And as a result, 8 out of 10 black boys go to prison. So, and now out of that 8 of 10 black boys that go to prison, well, 7 out of 10 of them return back to prison. So this is me and Chief X was talking about. Like that is the school to prison. And Stu Pease also. That is the school to prison pipeline. It starts with the mom choosing pro-life. Start right there, knowing full well that there's no chance of a nuclear family because the guy's not like she knows. The bitch had 9 months to figure out the guy's gonna beat her or not. Okay, but you still want to have the kid anyway, some selfish shit. All right, whatever. As a result, like your kid is like got a 70 to 80% chance of going to prison, all because you chose to have the baby by yourself, knowing these high ass odds of him being a pookie. Okay. So now, let me put y'all on the game. Okay, because you get pregnant, and you know full well the dad is disinterested, or you might be disinterested in him. Okay, cool. So most likely, if you continue with your life, you're gonna be applying for government assistance. Why do I say that? Because bitch, you gotta work. Who's gonna watch the kid for free? Nobody, because they working too, right? And plus, nobody's gonna watch a kid for 8 hours. You kiss that shit every day for 6 months. Kiss that shit goodbye. Nobody, like maybe like a 3 month, 6 month old baby. That baby 1 and older, nobody doing that for 6 months. They're not. That's a lot of fucking work. Okay, so that means that you have to apply for some type of government assistance. Well, a lot of government assistance is going to require you to put the kid's father in child support. Okay, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, just know that. Just know that in order to get government, not all government assistance, but majority of it, they're going to require you put the child dad on child support. So you're going to do that because you don't give a fuck because you like, well, him want me, I don't want him, so fuck him. Like, that's her attitude. Okay. But let me talk about the dark side. So you go ahead and get public housing, you get government assistance, you get Section 8, you get LIHTC. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying certain shit here y'all know about. So you get fucking lied to. But what you're not gonna, and it looks like you're living your best life because your apartment looks nice, right? You live in like a new development. That's for like motherfuckers who make more than a medium average income. Like you living in their shit. So it looks like, you fronting like, yo, I make money where I live at. And nobody knows your business, so nobody knows that you're a fucking public house, Section 8 or light tech fucking resident. Nobody know that shit but you. Unless you tell somebody. Okay. But some of these places you go to starts off nice and then it wears down because bitches like you don't have no like high standard of like living. So y'all run that motherfucker down. Now, this is what happens when you run it down. When you run Section 8 funded houses down, that's like majority of Section 8 funded, your problem gonna be maintenance. Trust me, I'm in this field. I answer the phone for these bitches calling complaining, so I know. Okay, so maintenance is gonna be a worst nightmare because the property manager knows your Section 8, knows your lytic. They are not going to move fast to service you. Some of them. Okay. Now, also, you got bitches that's into that. They got the assistants. Like all that ratchet shit you be doing out there, fighting and getting fellas, yo, y'all dusty hoes won't even qualify for these government assistants with that type of background. Hey, don't have a boyfriend trapping and you get locked up with drugs and try to get government assistance, try to get some affordable houses project. Not gonna happen. All right. So I know the raw numbers, right? When it comes to affordable housing, LIHTC, and Section 8 public housing. I know the raw numbers. I know how much you pay per, based on your income, percentage rent. And I know how much the government pays. I know. Okay. And sometimes it depends. You might have an apartment that's tax credit, 50%, 60%. You might have a PBV. Y'all Google that shit. I ain't teaching y'all nothing right now. Fuck y'all. But you might have some PBV type shit going on. Right? All I'm saying is that, yeah, y'all get your apartment. Yeah, you got your baby now on child support, whatever, and y'all able to live like next to nothing. But that 3 years in, when your ceiling leaking, you got mold growing. When motherfucker broke in your mailbox and that shit still broke and nobody fix it. When your stove breaks, your AC break, I know your secret. That shit ain't getting fixed. Oh, he knocked down barrels. Oh shit, that's fucking asshole. I know you got secret. Now, nigga like me, you don't want me in real estate or public housing. You don't want me because a nigga like me will want to know it all. I already read the entire history of public housing in Section 8. Okay, I already did that. Yeah, you already know. You already know that. We had a meeting today, and I was asking questions. She probably like, why the fuck you ask that question? That got nothing to do with the training. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, a motherfucker want to know. Yeah, so I know the LIHTC, affordable housing, how they calculate all that, the 50%, 60%. I know the Section 8 percentage based on income. So Section 8 is based on income, and LIHTC is based on income limitations. You dig? So I know I'm saying terms you never heard of, possibly, but just know y'all ain't fucking right now. Hold on. Hey, water. Yeah, give me water. So I be talking to ex-architect and shit, right? So anyway, like what he did point out was interesting is that the projects, because government systems is also projects. So you got projects, and you got like private homes that offer Section 8, and you got private homes that offer Section 8, and you got the government building projects for Section 8 qualifiers. Okay, so now Section 8 is tricky. Just because you're on Section 8 doesn't mean you're a fucking baby mama. Section 8 is really anybody can qualify for Section 8. Okay, no, I'm sorry, not qualify. Anybody can apply for it, even a married couple. So when I was growing up, wackos was telling me, Section 8, man, the government dividing the black family is to kick the dad out. That's a lie. Now I know that's a lie. You can be married. You and your husband could live in a Section 8 building together. I was always told that Section 8 is illegal to bring your man there to live with you. That was a complete lie. Like then at 30 years, I believe that shit. So that's a straight lie. Almost everything you learn in the conscious community is probably a lie. Even Black Egyptians, ain't no Black people Egyptians. All right, so most of the shit you heard in conscious community is most likely a lie. So Section 8 does not demand that the dad doesn't live there. That's a complete lie. So you have now a family. So a lot of y'all dumb niggas don't know what constitutes a family. A family could be one individual, you stupid nigga. It could be one individual. It don't mean you gotta have a kid. It could be a single American. That's a family. Okay, so let's put that out there. Anyway, Section 8, a lot of veterans, a lot of senior citizens, a lot of people who are disabled for whatever reason, and then people who just don't make a lot of money can qualify. It don't have nothing to do with being a goddamn baby mother. This motherfucker. I want to know where he's trying to fight. Hold on a second. Like, he actually want to watch his voice. All right. Yeah, so a lot of y'all ain't fucking with me when it comes to this right here. Like I said, I'm a type of person who always wanted to know this shit. Well, I always heard some shit, but I would have had like a little interest. And now I know the acronyms, I know like some of the verbiage, and I'm just learning all the time. But I know the requirements because that's my job to know that people call and ask, they ask. But so when you guys hear, yo, more white people on welfare than black people, like, okay, stop. Although that is true, but that does not mean there's more white single parent mothers on welfare than black single parent mothers. That doesn't mean that. I just said anybody can qualify for welfare as long as you just don't make any, as long as you broke. Or a disability, or war vet, homeless. You know, it's other reasons why you can qualify that got nothing to do with broke. But I'm speaking about single parents. They on that shit because they broke. And they're broke because nobody's gonna watch their kid for free. So they can't work. I mean, it's just the reality. You got a kid 8, 9, 10 or under, like, you know what I mean? We can't leave them home. It's a wrap. You're gonna need daycare or childcare, and you can't afford that shit if you're not working. So you're gonna need government assistance. And government assistance, a lot of it's gonna ask you to, apply for child support. It's the facts. I was gonna Google a video for y'all. Change my mind because I want to be one step ahead of y'all niggas. I'm a gatekeeper. I was gonna put the video in there, and this video would have definitely upgraded y'all motherfuckers to where I'm at. Well, close. I changed my mind. Niggas not grateful. Damn, I keep that nigga in the fucking dark. So kiss that goodbye. Boy. So, hey, yeah, you see what time it is, yo? Because I wake up at 4:15 every morning, on weekdays, because I'm in the country. And I work in the city. And I'm telling you, there's always traffic. Like, I ain't never seen shit like this. Like in Jersey, like there are certain times you know better not to leave, or just you know better to leave at a certain time and not to expect traffic. Like, dude, you just stupid. But over here, how the fuck is it traffic 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning? That is wild. In Jersey, if you leave 5 in the morning, you'll probably be the only car. You will definitely get to work fast. Ain't nobody on that highway from like I'm gonna say 2 a.m. to like 5:30. That shit dead in Jersey. Nobody on that fucking highway. That shit yours. Out here, this fucking city, this state, these country ass niggas, 5 a.m., bro. 5:36. You in traffic. You in like some traffic. Now this traffic is good traffic because it kind of moves a little bit. So you know what I mean? But nevertheless, it's traffic. But yeah, so my body got to adjust to like my work hours. So right now I got these little shades on, but I'm getting a little sleepy. That's why I knew I wasn't gonna do Michael Jackson tonight, because I knew I was not gonna have the energy or stamina to do it, because like, my eyes are heavy as fuck right now. So I'm going to just, I ain't gonna fight it. Just take my ass to bed at 10 o'clock. I'm tired, sleepy. Take my ass to bed at 10 o'clock, and sometime early afternoon, 12, 1 o'clock, I'm gonna do my Michael Jackson live. And this is it right here. Hold on. Let me show you guys. This one, plus give me more time to read up on shit too. That's a lot. Neverland's Monster. You got 3 Michael Jackson. You got white Michael, black Michael, and dead Michael. Or zombie Michael. right? So this is it right here. So Neverland's Monster. Yeah, I gotta go in. I gotta go in. So anyway, let me not belabor the day, the night, and take my sleepy ass to bed. It do me no good staying up. I got you. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I got no energy, yo. All right, man. So I see y'all tomorrow on some more